Yeah.
And we're back?
We're back, guys.
After so long?
Has it been?
It's been a
It has
month.
been a hot minute.
It's been about a month.
People have been bugging me.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that means that there's a demand.
The
Because if it was
listeners-
radio silence,
Yeah.
after we'd be like, it's time to pack it up.
Yeah.
We had a good run.
It was good.
This was for our moms.
Yeah. Our moms were
Our moms
listening.
loved it.
Yeah.
They're like, I wish you would call us for this long.
They hear us more on the podcast than they actually
if
hear
my
from
mom,
us.
If my mom got a podcast together and she asked me to be a guest, I'd be like, yeah, that's the only way she...
Yeah.
I think SNL did a sketch like that where it's like, it was a really good one where like the dad has trouble talking to his son and everything, but then there's this like podcast kit and then they talk for like hours. Song.
Yeah, what was that?
Normally you have to ask me what we were jamming to, but I was on top of it this time.
Okay, yeah. Well, what was that, though?
Guys,
because that was something we haven't really heard before. Like,
Yeah,
that was
totally.
something new.
Yeah, I wanted to come at it perpendicular this time. A lot of
Mm.
times I'll come in parallel, like an
Yeah.
on-ramp or something.
Yeah, yeah,
But I wanted to T-bone you guys with some tunes.
Well, you did that, you know?
I T-boned you, your neck hurts, and that's because that song was called Through the Night.
Wow.
That's T-H-A, because this artist used slang. So they're pretty hip.
They know what
Because
they're
they
doing.
misspell words,
Yeah.
but on purpose.
Edgy.
That's edgy. So that's
Yeah.
just, the title is indicative of the flair of their music, where like, yeah, I'm not going to spell the way your mom and dad or grandma and grandpa does it. I do that. Through that night.
Through that.
Sure, it's the same number of letters,
Yeah.
but you're like, where's this guy coming from? Like, so he's sort of like the perpendicular style of spelling.
Okay.
Through That Night by Obed Padilla. And I'm into it.
Okay. Well, we are into it too. That's why.
And you are into it
yeah.
with the Fahim Anwar Dance Hour Spotify playlist. All the tracks will be on there.
On Spotify.
This one, the one at the end,
Yeah.
unless you're watching on YouTube, then I don't put the songs on there at all because then ads come up and stuff.
That's true.
And I don't want that for you.
Yeah. We want to create this.
It's an ad-free zone for now until serious money comes our way. Then
Yeah.
it
Well,
becomes a
yeah.
total ad zone.
Oh, yeah. We're waiting for that day.
Yeah, like
It will be here
the
soon.
day you hear MeUndies out of my mouth is when you look at my bank account.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have even said it then.
Because, you know, they're technically not.
They're not a sponsor.
Well, the day that we bring up a Blue Apron.
Oh my God, that's when you know we sold out.
And Squarespace.
Once Yamaha becomes light and Broken Glass is no longer getting
Yeah.
into play, and Life Alert,
Life Alert.
and Apache.
Apache.
Helicopters. Those are
Kawasaki.
Those kept the lights on.
Yeah.
Through
Literally
hard
the
times,
lights on.
Through the lights on.
Yeah.
People think this is sunlight coming in, but no, this is Yamaha and Apache helicopters. They've really they financed this really nice soft light that looks like daytime.
Yeah.
It's actually 3 a.m. right now.
It is. I'm on caffeine right now. I'm staying awake.
Same here. I've had 3 cups of coffee. I'm firing on all cylinders. Cylinders I didn't even know I had.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
fumes. It's like fumes right now.
Totally.
Yeah. So it's been a while, man. What have you
It
been up
has.
to? Where have you been?
Oh man, I've
What's
been all
new?
over the world. You know, I was in China, then I went to Italy, and I was
Oh.
following the coronavirus on tour.
Then you went to Seattle.
I'm a big fan. Then I went to Seattle.
Where like the
Then
first death I think was in the States, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that.
My mom's from there, so she's very worried.
Is she quarantining herself?
She's like sending me a hazmat suit. And just like, wear that for your shows. I'm just up there like, what else is in the news? Just fist bumping everyone.
Yeah.
I want to fist bump people and then Purell my knuckles.
Howie Mandel it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's Howie Mandel to the next degree. Just like this.
Yeah.
You do it. And I go, nothing against you.
It's an interesting time right now.
It is.
There-
I think it's a bit of hype. Like, who's coronavirus's PR person? I think regular flu's like, fucking corona comes in.
Yeah.
I've been killing the elderly for years. This
Thousands.
new guy comes in.
Yeah.
And they're like, flu, I get it. It's just there's a vaccine for you. There's no vaccine for coronavirus, and it's new. People are frightened.
Yeah.
Fuck. What do I got to do to get some play?
Thousands of people
Everywhere I
died.
turn, coronavirus.
Corona's killed like what? 1, 2, 3
But come on. People forget. It's almost like LeBron. People forget like how long he's been doing it for. The flu's been putting in the work.
Yeah.
Year after year.
Like anywhere
Flu's
between
been killing for years.
10 to 40,000 a year the flu kills every year.
Mm-hmm.
But corona.
But everyone wants to talk about, you know, Luka Doncic or Trae Young.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Zion.
Yeah.
They're forgetting about Dre.
They forget about it. Yeah.
I'm mixing a lot of metaphors and throwing some sports in there.
But we
and
get
some
it.
Rap, but you get it.
We get it.
This is like that and
Yeah.
Obed Padilla.
Yeah. All of it mixed into
a nice Fahim Anwar Dance Hour vat.
Yeah. So so
I've been following the coronavirus.
you were in Chicago.
I was in Chicago.
How's the greatest city in America treated you? How did it treat you?
You love that place, huh?
Oh, I love Chicago.
Me too.
Yeah.
I really like Chicago.
How long were you were there for All-Star weekend?
Yeah, All-Star weekend.
Okay.
I was playing center for the LeBron's team.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw me out there. I put up like 40, 10, and 7.
Oh, wow.
7 assists.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a slow day for me. I play above the rim. You know this.
Yeah.
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 Sometimes it's like I've fallen out of the sky.
Damn,
is he Icarus on the way down for one last jam before he dies?
You know, yeah, you get the whole arm in the basket too, and everything.
Yeah, the elbow dunk.
Yeah.
I actually get my shoulder in there.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, I separate it.
But it's worth it.
It was worth it to win the ninth. What is it? No, I think I won the 2015 slam dunk contest.
I remember that.
I just want this to be like the Trump podcast where I just state all these facts and hopefully no one ever looks it up.
Yeah.
And I could just say, people be like, yo, did you know Fahim won the first of all, he played in this year's All-Star game. He won the 2015 slam dunk contest. He separated his shoulder.
Yeah.
He's all healed up.
Yeah, I realize we can actually get so far by just lying.
Oh, I know.
I can just be like, I submitted to a few film festivals. I won Best Short Film at Tribeca Film Festival, New York Film Festival. Who the fuck's going to be like, let me see if you won.
Totally.
Short film at New York,
Yeah, no one checks anything.
Yeah.
And the longer you're in Hollywood and stuff, you kind of realize what means a lot to people, and you could bullshit your way.
Yeah.
Quite far, because no one actually checks anything.
No one's gonna want to watch your shit, or in the industry, no one's gonna be like, oh, let me look up this guy's short film he did in 2016.
Yeah, maybe they will. But even with just regular jobs.
Oh, yeah.
You just lie. That's happened countless times, right?
Yeah.
Where people just lie about their resume or college they went to, and then 3 years later, they find out they're lying, and then they get fired.
The amount of people I've put through grad school, law school, and just countless jobs by them being like, oh, can I just say that I work at your production company, that I was a producer. I've written, I've had companies reach out to me being like, so can you tell us about so-and-so's time with your company?
Oh, yes, this whole company stayed afloat because of their work.
Literally what I've done with so many people. And I'm like, just a friend out here.
Yeah, it's like the Seinfeld episode where he's like, say Vandalay Industries.
Yeah.
Vandalay Industries.
Yeah, and
people just trust a phone number.
Yeah, because it's like, what is a producer? A producer is such a vague thing. I'm like, yeah, they're a producer for my production company. We produce various projects, documentaries, short films, commercials. And they're like, oh, well, what is their role? As a producer, they...
Oh, you got to throw in liaison, and then that'll just discombobulate them as well, and they'll trust that.
I got to use that next
liaison.
time. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Well, they were kind of a liaison between me and the client. That's all you need. And the rest is
that's... Well, I have employed, because of my production company, I've had many people employed. So
you guys job creator, guys.
Yeah, you guys can thank me later. You know who you guys are. But okay, so you're in Chicago.
I was in Chicago, yeah. So Conan,
the
Team Coco, they were doing a pop-up show for All-Star Weekend as part of the festivities. So I think it was 1 or 2 nights, and they had 3 shows, like an early, middle, and then late show.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. It was great. Yeah, it was we all did 20, 25-minute sets.
Oh wow!
Just one show. So that's always cool when you do a gig, because a lot of times, when I did DC or when I do these comedy clubs, I'm there for a while. I'm Thursday to Saturday or Friday to Sunday. It's 5 shows, 5 or 6 shows.
Oh, whoa.
And those are headlining sets, so those are between 45 to an hour.
Yeah.
This is just a quick 25-minute set. And the money was good, and it's All-Star Weekend in Chicago.
Yeah.
And I got to go to the game. And then my brother came too, just to make a little, event out of it.
Yeah.
So he met me in Chicago, and it was cold as shit. So that was kind of cool. It's fun to do a cold vacation, right? Where you're just in hell together with your friends or your family.
Yeah. I was in Europe.
So
it was freezing in London, but
it was I did a joke about it, because normally when I do a gig, I'll go on Google and just type in the weather of whatever city I'm going to. I'm all right, weather, Chicago. And it said 3. And I have no frame of reference for 3. I don't know how to pack for 3.
Yeah.
I don't know if I even have 3 clothes. So I don't know what to do with this number.
Yeah.
And it's 3, okay. I guess I'll give it all I got.
Yeah.
The puffiest jacket and
But you survived, though.
I survived.
Yeah.
We had to walk. We were walking this. We met up with Sumair. Sumair was there.
Oh, I was about to say because he
Shout out Sumair.
He will message me being like, "Does anyone have a winter coat I can borrow?" I was like, "I have a ski."
Oh, I thought he was in Chicago when he did that. Like he planned that in advance.
It was like a couple of days before, and I was like, "I have a ski coat, like a ski giant for skiing." I don't know.
That's why he looked like a skier from the 80s.
I don't know. I was like, if you want to walk around Chicago looking like a fool, wearing...
Or maybe he's ahead of the curve, like it's some new hype beast shit that no one knows about.
Well...
So if you see someone who like looks ridiculous, chances are they waited in line for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And you're the dumb one.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, you still have the tag on your sneakers. It's supposed to be that way.
Yeah. God, you remember that?
No, it's still going on. Isn't it that like there's this red tag?
Oh, yeah.
It's like a new... Yeah.
But like, yeah, for like... The hats and the jersey.
Having the seal. Well, Key and Peele did a sketch where it was like it kept on going more and more. Then it was like it still had the tag on it, and then it had
it was wrapped up.
It was wrapped up in the thing, and then it was in the plexiglass case, and then they had the actual like Asian worker making the hat on top of his head.
So okay, so
Chicago was fun.
Yeah, you met up with Sumair. Had some
Portillos. So I had to walk just a few blocks with my brother to go meet up with him, and it was so cold. Like it felt like my pants were wet or something.
It cuts through the
bone,
bone,
did I pee myself or something? Just any moisture anywhere, so cold.
Did you have Portillos while you were out there?
I've had it in the past.
Oh, okay.
It's not my first rodeo.
Okay.
I know what's up.
All right.
And I didn't have ketchup on my hot dog. I know that's a no-no.
Fuck that rule.
I say fuck that rule too.
Fuck. Chicago, I love you, but fuck that rule.
I'll have it out here, but out there I couldn't let them because I don't. I don't need that smoke.
Yeah. I would shamelessly be like, no mustard with ketchup, please.
I hate mustard.
I fucking hate mustard.
Mustard's gross.
We need to oppress people who use mustard.
Yeah.
Like, we need full-on oppression.
I think so. Just to get rid of that gene.
Yeah. And anyone, we just got to boycott mustard.
I think so.
And, that's how I feel about mustard. How do you feel about fermented things?
Like what?
You seem like a pickle eater.
I love pickles.
All right.
That could come across as like some sort of slam or derogatory. Like you really dope-a-roped me into like trying to learn about Chicago, and then you slam me with pickle eater. Is this a hit job? It's called Fahim Anwar Dance Hour.
No, but you enjoy
not Ollie Baluchx Slam Hour.
Oh man, but you enjoy pickles.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Like I was reading your Wikipedia page, and
explain
at the top. For some reason, this is the top thing that comes up about you. It says you enjoy pickles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Okay, of fermented shit. Like,
is pickled fermented?
Yeah,
I guess so. I'm just used to calling it pickles.
Well, it's a fermented cucumber.
You know what I've noticed? Like Jews love pickles.
I have.
This is how I get canceled. This is just a fact. Well, look, you go to any deli.
Yeah. Well, for
our Jewish plate of
for Jewish listeners are there, please chime in.
Email us. Defend me in the comments.
Email us at
fahimanwardancehour
on
at
YouTube.
gmail.com.
Yeah. And if this is YouTube, leave the comments.
Yeah, comment below. Defend me from the firestorm that I'm about to get. But
so
Jews love pickles.
Okay.
They do. Whenever you go to a diner or deli, they bring
Cantors.
it out. Cantors, Nate and Al's.
Yeah. Any kind of
Jew. I was gonna try to combine Jewish and delicatessen.
Yeah.
And it came out into Jewish. That's bad. Like any Jewish delicatessen or something.
Yeah.
They bring out a plate of pickles.
Okay.
And then I think like our people's food, just Middle Eastern and Mediterranean.
Yeah.
It's not pickled. It's just like straight up cucumber.
Yeah, just cucumbers. Yeah.
So we just really fuck with cucumber.
Yeah, but we also have like tershi. Are you familiar?
Yeah, that's kind of
I don't fuck with tershi.
That's like a deep cut though.
Yeah,
that's like a B side of Middle Eastern food.
Yeah. We're like that's more.
Yeah, you've got
Central
Asian.
Asian.
Like, have you heard about? Yeah, the other stuff is like Coldplay.
Yeah,
of Middle Eastern food.
Yeah, like rice and kebab.
Totally.
But there's some.
That's top 40.
Yeah.
Whereas Tershi's like Fahim Anwar Dance Hour Spotify playlist.
Man. That's true.
You got to know about it.
Yeah. So what else? Have you been? You went back home?
No, not yet.
No, you weren't in Washington over the last couple of weeks?
No, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be at Laughs Comedy Club, guys, April 17th for that weekend.
Yeah.
So I think I'm there for like 3 days.
Okay.
I'll be headlining out there. And then I'm also in Austin. So if there's any people in Austin, I'll be there for the Moon Tower Comedy Festival.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Real soon then.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How's 2020 been for you so far?
So good, dude.
Yeah.
So good. Just killing it. No New Year's resolutions or anything. Everything that I set out to do this year, I've already done. I'm coasting now.
In 3 months. Just
3 months. Yep.
Yeah. How's TikTok going for you, dude?
I'm TikTok famous now.
Are you loving TikTok?
I'm an influencer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how many 13-year-olds' lives have changed because of my dancing videos on TikTok and my comedy that I produce on there?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I believe it.
You know how I've inspired people on this podcast
Yeah.
and changed their lives?
Yeah.
I'm doing it on another medium.
On TikTok.
On TikTok.
You got to reach out to the people.
To the kids, the next generation.
Yeah.
I've already crushed the generation above me.
Yeah.
And the one I'm currently in. It's time to inspire
So you
the
killed
youth.
You killed the Gen X. You
I
killed
the
the
Gen X game.
millennials.
I killed the millennials.
Now it's Gen Z.
Z's up.
Okay. It's their turn.
Z's up. And then when they have kids, I'm going to fucking do whatever that app is.
Yeah. I wonder what is the generation of millennials having kids? Like the millennials who have kids. I wonder what
Generation Jewel.
Oh, they would be the Jewel generation.
It's called Baby Jewelers.
The Gen Paw Patrol. I don't know.
Or,
we'll figure something out.
Generation Vape.
They're just gonna grow up vaping. But
oh yeah, okay. So TikTok. People have been telling me, like my manager and stuff was like TikTok, blah blah blah. I kept on hearing TikTok over and over again and shit.
I was even texting you.
You were even telling me about TikTok.
Yeah.
And it just look at first glance, as an older person, you get on there and you see the content. It just looks like 10-year-olds lip sync. It's just
just doing dances or like
it's like if you gave a phone to a toddler.
Yeah.
And you saw what they came up with or something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like that. So it just didn't seem like in my wheelhouse or anything. And then they kept on talking about it. And then what started happening is, this past year, I had been chopping up my stand-up special and putting captions on it and being pretty good about just releasing clips from it over the past year. And those really helped me grow on Instagram. Like, it got a lot of traction, A lot of them got like 100,000 views, some of them 200,000 views. And so the 1-minute clips were really doing well on Instagram. And then the trouble is they keep on changing their algorithm and shit. So the 1-minute videos were doing well, and then they were throttling those, or they were trying to favor IGTV. They were trying to push IGTV. So then those, I started making them longer, past a minute.
Yeah.
Just so that they would be IGTVs instead of regular 1-minute vids. And I had the captions on it and everything. And then those were doing well, And then, like, as of recently, they've just throttled everything down. Like the 1-minute videos, even the IGTVs. So what was working in the past doesn't really work anymore. And the growth is pretty much capped that's just what Facebook does. They just ruin any good thing.
Yeah.
They just come with beers to a party and they weren't invited.
Yeah.
Like Instagram's popping up, like they buy it and they're like, can we fuck this up? They just ruin everything.
Yeah.
So there's just no growth. It's just stagnant as fuck on Instagram. And I think they want to funnel people. They want to promote. It's like they don't want to promote people for free. They feel like they're losing control of the platform or whatever. They're like, we're just so they want you to like buy ads or pay money to reach your audience. Because the stuff you post, you're only going to hit a very, very small percentage of people.
Yeah.
Like, there's tons of people who like aren't going to see your stuff.
Yeah.
And then they want to favor their own like content, their own IGTV. They just want money. They want the money. They want the money and they want the growth. Or they want a bottleneck. They don't want that organic growth anymore.
Yeah.
So I was just looking to other avenues. And then TikTok, I was like, all right, let me just try to be a little better about trying to use the platform and just repurpose the stuff that I just have so much stuff on Instagram that I've been doing for years. And I have that special. I'm like, let me just start putting it on TikTok. And then now it's kind of like
doing well.
Like every couple of video will do well. Like the B one is doing really well on there. And I don't put a lot of thought into it. I'm just kind of using it as a second Instagram. And there's just way more organic growth on there.
Yeah.
I don't think they're capping you off or anything. So now I like it. Like I don't have to, I could do my own thing on there. I think that's the revelation. It's like I don't have to do what I see on there. I can just like do what I do and put it on there.
Yeah.
And the response is good, I guess, just because maybe there isn't, because it leans so young. I don't know if there's like smarter comedy on there.
Yeah.
So if anyone is into that on that platform, like
Kids are clever, man. These kids are
clever, man.
They're pretty witty.
Yeah.
So.
But then also, it does slant really young, but then a lot of college kids are on it too.
Mm-hmm.
And even though they're young, they're not that young, they still get shit.
Yeah. So, okay, TikTok's been doing great then.
Mm-hmm.
Because I see your
post. It's just a nice little thing to like add to the mix of all the things you got to do as a comedian.
Yeah.
You just have to know about everything. You have to be early to everything.
Got to export to all those platforms.
Yeah. Or you can't be late to the party.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
is it cool if I make a TikTok right now? Hold on.
Let's TikTok.
Okay.
Which song was that?
Whatever one's trending, I'm gonna put
Renegade.
Renegade. And then you're gonna see Doja Cat do that dance.
Yeah, she's gonna bring you on your music video.
I just made one. I just made a viral dance sensation. Everyone's gonna be doing it at the club. Perfect. They're gonna bring chairs onto the dance floor.
I haven't been to a function yet where there's been music but I know sometime this summer I'm gonna be somewhere. And
you're gonna be seeing some internet dance.
Some song's gonna come on. Someone's gonna be like, "Oh, this is my song," and then they're gonna try to do the dance.
You know what's gross? When you see people like TikToking in public, it's like watching someone jerk off or something.
It's very.
There should be booths.
Yeah.
Like breastfeeding booths for people who want to TikTok.
People do like at the airport.
Yeah. And the worst is they got to do it like 10 times to get it right. So you got to. It's like, how long do I got to see this person? Like, I can't eat now.
Yeah.
You've spoiled my meal.
Yeah.
I got to watch you TikTok. And if you're like old doing it.
Yeah.
Like if you're 13, I get it.
Yeah.
But if you're like, 35 and TikToking in an airport.
Yeah, it's a little weird. I even hopped on the TikTok train.
Oh yeah, I saw you. I like yours.
Thank you.
I like your. It's like very documentary, like what you did for the day. It's interesting. It's cool. It's cut together.
Because I was like, I spent months just scrolling through. I was like, I'm never gonna post shit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I just got caught up with the work. The work I'm doing right now is just so like mind-numbing editing, just like corporate videos and some like other it's just been. I spent a lot of time just writing proposals and pitching them and treatments that I'm like, let me do something that's like slightly, I wouldn't say creative, but just gives me something to do besides of like sitting in front of Adobe Premiere for like 12 hours.
Totally, it's a nice creative outlet, and it's like a snack.
Yeah.
As an artist or something, just to tide you over between these bigger meals or something. Like I love doing stand-up. I love doing my hour. I love acting and stuff, or like writing a thing. But if I have an idea and it's so short form too, it's just a minute long, I can crank that out. And that's how people consume a lot of stuff nowadays anyway.
Yeah.
Not everyone has time to watch Dunkirk for as great as it is.
Yeah.
So even these fleeting dumb things, you might those might do more for you than a short film or a movie even.
Yeah.
Just everyone's attention span is just kind of like, you kind of got to build small form now, and then once you have enough people who fuck with you in the small form, you get the keys to do long form.
Yeah.
It's very hard to wow people with like long form out the gate.
Yeah, man. It's and some of that long form, even as like a short film, can be just so exhausting,
Yes, and there's the daunting factor, or just how the barrier of entry of a short film. You got to get a crew, you got to get financing, actors. It's just so much.
Yeah.
Whereas I can play both characters for a dumb Instagram video. And it's just all idea driven.
Just like 1-2 hours and you're done from conception to edit. Because right now I'm working on this short film, and just the process of like, I'm like, all right, I got to rewrite the script, get some eyes on it. Then it's like now the funding process.
Mm-hmm. It's just a different thing.
Yeah.
There's still value in that, and there is a whole like short film circuit and all that, but just understanding.
It's like in the meantime, let's just do something fun.
Yeah.
Before it gets work,
Yeah.
But anyways, TikTok's cool. I mean, China's taking all of our info.
Data, that's fine.
That is what it is, and then
I'm not doing a lot of face filters, so I think I'll be okay.
They already have.
I don't have like butterflies on my cheeks, and then they're just like
I feel
there's
like
an assembly line where they're making thousands of me.
Yeah.
Just clones, and I'm just doing a filter, and I think nothing of it.
Yeah, I feel like they're
like a new TikTok feature. Put your blood into the USB port. Oh, cool! I don't know this one. Oh, cool!
They have all of our
my DNA
information and data. Oh my god! So crazy story. Because it reminds me of like DNA and stuff. The other week I had a friend call me And he was like, bro, I just did a DNA test, and it turns out that I have like those 23andMe.
Turns out I'm gay.
It's like, I needed this.
It's on there. It has a pie chart. It says that I'm 73% gay.
Yeah.
And then he starts going out with dudes and stuff just because he trusts
just
the
because
DNA.
23andMe told him.
23andMe.
Yeah. But he was like, it turns out I have a half brother. And it's...
Oh, man. 23andMe has been like shattering families, huh?
And he was like, and it's from my dad. Like, my dad had a kid that nobody in the family knows about now.
Does he even know about?
Well, that's the thing. He was like, do I bring this up to my dad?
Does it just say matches another user or something?
Yeah. Like, it will tell you, like, you can select the options of, like, showing your relatives that have done it. You can be like, oh, you have a third cousin in Canada that you do, or whatever. Turns out this guy has a half brother in his, like, vicinity. And I'm like, if this guy reaches out to you, just ask him one question. Ask him his birth date. If he's older than you, that was like before your parents got together, some whatever. But if he's younger than you,
we got problems.
Yeah, there's problems. Yeah, your dad's been
What if it's the same exact date? He's like, he's my twin. Why did they separate us? Then it's the beginning of a movie.
Yeah.
Like he has superpowers or something, and the family was scared of it, and they had
to wrap him up in a
blanket. And they go, and they're in a river, and they're like, "Take him, take him to safety.
Yeah.
Make sure he never does any DNA testing thing if that becomes a thing later on. He can't know he has brothers."
So yeah, he was like,
and the baby's eyes just flash red. Hurry!
They had to send him off. But yeah, I was like, "This is crazy." I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know why you're calling me. I know you want to talk to someone about this. Maybe
talk to your brother about this.
Yeah.
Talk to your new brother about this. I don't need to hear this shit.
Yeah.
Just call him up. Be like, hey, what's up? You don't know who I am, but I just found out I have a half brother, and I just need to talk about it. You're him, by the way.
So yeah,
I want to talk to family.
That's wild, man. Like, what would you? I've my sister did the 23andMe, and we haven't found anything weird about that or any weird connections.
It'd be funny if you're talking about it, around your family, and your dad's like, yeah, you don't want to do that. I think it's they're gonna sell your info and all that. Yeah, you don't want to like. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll give you money to do something else. You should definitely not do that.
So what he did? I forgot what he did. He was like, I'm gonna get my dad a 23andMe test kit, make him do it,
sweat,
and make him find out on his own, because he was like, I don't want to bring it up to my dad. He was like, and then I'll make my dad do the test. He can check online, and he can take.
So you have a son. Oh, it's great. Oh, this could get even. What he is viewing as a solution could be an even deeper rabbit hole, because he gives the kit to his dad.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, what'd you find out, Dad? He's like, oh, nothing. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, it turns out that I'm 10% Algerian. That's weird. Well, I'm going to go to the store. And then now you just got to live with the fact that your dad knows.
And it
doesn't think that you know.
Yeah.
You go, you sure you didn't see anything on that test, Dad? Why do you ask? No reason, just curious.
Oh, my God.
And then you're staring at each other.
But yeah, well, that's I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, please.
I'll keep the audience.
This podcast just turned into Wendy Williams or Maury.
Yeah,
we should have him on as guest. Yeah. And be like, we flew out your half brother.
Yeah, that'd be.
It reverses on this. Yeah. If you think you're at my house, but there's a studio audience.
Yeah.
They're like, kick his ass, kick his ass. Who was the bouncer guy for that show for Maury? And he got his own talk show later. Steve.
Was it more?
He became
Jerry
famous.
Springer.
It was
Jerry
Springer.
Yeah.
It's all the same shit.
Yeah. The guy who had those.
Or people are like, Fahim.
Maury was the chase. That was Maury. Like Springer was.
What's funny about Maury is there was this faux morality with it.
Yeah.
Like, he had he was like half Donahue or something, like he's getting down to social issues.
Yeah.
So he was like half social, half freak show.
Yeah.
And then Jerry just went full freak show.
Yeah. Well, Jerry's appeal was the fights. People wanted to see the crazy fights.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was pure circus. Like Maury tried to half step it a little bit.
Maury's was just people watch it for the dance, the celebration.
Yeah, the I'm Not the Father breakdancing.
Or
I want to teach a form of dance called I'm Not the Father breakdancing.
Yeah.
So we actually read the results and then we hit the boombox, because there's just the level of joy that you can't replicate with traditional dancing.
That's true.
You really just need to find out.
Yeah.
that child's not your responsibility. That coupled with the music is just pure ecstasy.
Yeah.
And it's translated in the dance.
I see.
So I actually take blood work from my pupils.
Okay.
I run it in the lab.
Yeah.
Obviously, I fudge the results or whatever. Like, I'll always say, you're not the father.
Yeah.
Just to get that
excitement, that genuine reaction out of it.
It's sort of like whipping a racehorse.
Yeah.
Just to get them real juiced.
Yeah.
You get that genuine excitement. And they're going to dance like they've never danced in their lives before. That's a I'm free dance.
Yeah.
That's I have 18 years of freedom that I thought I might not have.
Yeah.
And financial freedom. And their head spinning when they didn't even know they could do that.
I see that. I would sign up for that class.
The I'm not the father.
Yeah, not the father.
Intensive.
Yeah.
And it would be such an LA thing too. Like, what have you been doing? Oh, I've been doing this new thing. It's called like I'm not the father dance. It's a good workout. It's good for my spirit too. Sometimes I get bogged down, but then I remember I could be the father of a baby. And when they tell me I'm not, I sweat it out. I film it too for TikTok because I put down some moves that I just can't do without hearing that news.
Yeah. I would love. Yeah, I'm down. I'll be your first. I'll be the first to sign up.
Maybe I'll do like a pilot course somewhere.
Yeah.
And then when it gets big enough, it'll be like Bikram yoga or something.
Yeah.
And then I'll have a megaphone.
Yeah, and then
I'll be like, all right, everybody, you are not a father. And then there's like 200 people. Yeah. Like, that is great. And then I'll do license deals where you get to, I have to anoint you, but I say, come in my hotel room. I want you to like massage me while I watch a movie. Yeah. And because these girls will be really into it. They'll be like, oh my God, I want to be a You're Not the Father teacher. And I'm like, I will teach you in time. But you gotta like, need to massage my feet in the hotel room.
You need to curse people out. And
yes.
You fat piece
I'm in a
of shit.
Speedo and I'm like, you motherfucker. You call that a 1990? No. Do 20 head spins. And I discipline them. And and they're like, he just pushes me to the limit. Like, I thought I was breakdancing before, but he comes by and it's tough love, but I'm into it. And then he turns the heat up, but he's in a sofa with air conditioning piping down on him. Everybody, you are not a father. I love you, Fahim. I'm like, thank you. They go, you know that wasn't always his voice. He just pretends to be a guru. Like, there's plenty of stand-up footage of him with a regular voice. Yeah. Like, you're just a hater. He's fucking brilliant.
Everyone's trying to expose you.
Trying to expose me. I'm like, do not trust these people who are trying to tear me down.
Yeah.
I invented You Are Not the Father of Dancing. And they want to ruin what we have. Do not, just block them out.
Yeah.
Just back to pose number 1.
Well, we know there's other countries now that you can go.
I can go to another country and
and do the same workshops. Yeah. Indonesia, Mexico.
And then it's called like, because it'll be Fahim's Not the Father dancing. Yeah. But then I'll be embroiled with such a scandal. Yeah. Because I will be Me Tooing everybody with that power. Like, what's the point of getting that? Yeah. If I can't abuse it.
That's true.
You think I do it for the love? No, I do it to get that status. Power is my tits.
I see that.
Thank you.
I see that. So how's the mailbag been looking?
Mailbag.
The mailbag. I know a lot of people must be, a little frustrated.
Peeved?
Hey,
frustrated? Fuck you, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Where's my pod, asshole? They just turn on us.
While you do that,
You're going to adjust?
I'm just going to check. Hello, people in the camera.
Is that a cool way just to say hello to our fans? Hey, fans.
Checking the focus, checking the lighting looks pretty good.
Other podcasts won't get this close to you, but we're animals. We're podcast animals.
For those listening, Fahim is bobbing his head back and forth.
Hop on YouTube and watch me get too close to the camera lens. Oh, you know what's a funny YouTube comment I got? This is just so random. I don't know what to make sense of it. I don't know how to make sense of this.
Let's hear.
So it's from my stand-up special. You know? So somebody comments, this girl comments, I love him, but I pity any girl who tries to marry this guy because his mother is not going to be interested at all in another woman being a part of his life. He is hilarious as hell, but unfortunately for any ladies out there who think that you're going to get with him, his mother is not going to let you. And I don't know this person at all. How did they glean that much?
Maybe they're an avid podcast listener.
Did they hear the one with me and my mom? They're like, look, she loves him too much. Good luck, ladies.
Good luck. I tried.
Ladies, that's not true, okay? My mom is very chill.
That's so funny. That's so random.
It's so random. Like, she's created this whole world in her head. Like, don't even try, ladies. Her mom won't let you.
Like, I've tried.
His mom won't let you. Mailbag.
The mailbag.
I'm trying vocal fry out for a bit. Is that cool?
Oh Lord. Well, for the rest of the mailbag, we can just talk in vocal fry.
Vocal fry. It's like the worst AMSR. Hey guys, I found that a beauty blender with this shade really makes my eyes pop. That's a good vocal fry. All right, where's Gmail on this thing? Oh yeah, okay, here we go. This is from Nursiakira Sheikh.
Oh wow, that's Kira Sheikh. I don't know.
We're sorry, guys. We're sorry.
We appreciate your name.
Appreciate the diversity of the pod. It's just sometimes we see something we haven't seen before.
We're trying.
We're trying. Subject heading: how are you guys coping with the virus? Hey guys, just wondering, how are you guys coping with the coronavirus in the U.S. now? Because in my country at the moment, it's a shit show, and people are hoarding like all the necessities, like toilet paper, hand sanitizers, instant noodles, groceries.
Whoa.
It's quite bad, as if there's going to be a zombie apocalypse, and they have to stock up a bunker. So yeah, just wondering how it is over there. Also, like, do you both remember how did you guys cope during the SARS time and the H1N1 stuff? Thanks for the entertainment. Oh yeah, pronounced Shakira. All right, that's way easier. We made it harder than it needed to be, but
I'm not really giving it too much thought.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of hype.
Yeah, that's it. I mean,
and it's kind of affecting older people. It's affecting the people that the flu affects, but I guess there's no vaccine for like people who get a flu vaccine every year, and there's just not that for this. So I just think it's the flu with a good PR team. Yeah. That's pretty much all it is.
Yeah. That's
like if they advertised all the flu deaths every year, people would be freaking the fuck out just like they are now.
That's true. It's affecting people without insurance and, all that jazz. So.
And also, what are you going to do? If an asteroid hits Earth, it hits Earth. Like, you're going to live in a bubble?
Yeah.
Or
I work from home a lot, so I'm not really interacting with the public anyway.
And I've been doing stand-up with Subway sandwich gloves on. So there's
protecting
ways
ourselves.
You can protect yourself against the virus.
Yeah.
Does the crinkling overpower my voice? A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's, until it blows over, it's worth doing.
Yeah.
This is from Matthew Salas. Oscars, subject heading. Hey guys, so I'm sure you'll have already discussed the Oscars in depth by now. Boy, were you wrong. Or we did, didn't we?
I don't know.
I feel like we took enough time off, or maybe we missed it.
I think we might have missed it. We did miss it.
We did miss it. Yeah. All right. A lot of mainstream news outlets were surprised to see how well Parasite did. I thought it was well deserving, but I wouldn't have even heard about it had it not been for you guys recommending it some episodes back. So thanks for that.
You're welcome.
But I'm curious to get your take on this. What makes someone a great actor/actress? Aside from the obvious making you believe that they're that character, I've always wondered if there was an objective standard to good acting. What do you look for? Thanks, Matt. I think it's all personal preference as well. Some people love certain actors, Like you even ask your parents, like, who do you like as an actor? They'll name... Everyone's answer is going to be different, who they like. Yeah. It's all taste.
Yeah.
But for me, it's always just like realism, I guess, or...
Yeah, I like the range.
Range is good, too, yeah. I've always found that very fascinating about human behavior, where we want to see the same person be different people all the time. We just get a kick out of that.
Yeah.
You would think logically every movie should have different actors if you want to serve this story.
Yeah.
To truly escape and believe the story happening. Like, I know Denzel Washington is not, I've seen him in a million movies. I know he's not this guy, but we're willing to just like, we want to see the same guy play different people in every movie.
Yeah.
Right? That's so weird.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see Tom Hanks be an AIDS victim now.
Yeah.
Okay, now I want to see Tom Hanks fly a plane. That's weird.
Yeah.
I'm sure they could pull it off, but that's such a weird human trait.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, even even within the range of like, I'm talking about like emotional, because whether it's like this person could do great comedy versus a dramatic. One guy that I like it's such a weird reason. I don't know. Scott Can.
Okay.
He
does good he has good comedy.
Yeah,
chops.
and he just play, and it's such a like
him and Casey are great in Oceans.
Yeah, like one of my favorite. I mean, like he's no like Daniel Day-Lewis, but I really like he plays the person, he plays himself. I feel like basically like this very frat boy, white boy, and he plays that in the different roles that he takes, whether it's Entourage or the Oceans film or Into the Blue, whatever he does, or what's the new show he does, Hawaii 5-0.
Yeah.
He's such a random individual, but when I see him, I'm like, oh,
nice. Yeah. Maybe it's just humans like familiarity, so they like seeing the same thing but different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it can't completely. I think if it was like a completely new actor, you're kind of like trying to feel this person. It's like too much time trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Whereas if you see like a familiar face, you're already at ease, and then you just want to see what they do. It's like you're already a fan. You don't have that hurdle of like having to win them over. It's like they're already locked in. You see Tom Hanks, you're in good hands or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that, but it's just so strange to me. I've always thought.
True.
So yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's a requirement for good actor.
Yeah.
But I think bottom line is, do you buy it? Do you buy them in the role? And this is from Dennis N. Subject heading, words. Hey, Fahim, I notice you use a lot of idioms and colloquialisms in your speech. The latest I recall was the phrase barking at shadows. That was a tweet, actually. How do you come about flavoring your speech with all of these riddles? What is the step beyond this? Potential for a show segment? Cry face laughing. Peace. I don't know. I don't know what I do.
Interesting observation.
I mean, do I do that? I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to translate whatever thought I have in my head, and whatever words come out to whatever words best translate this idea are the ones that come out. It's not that premeditated. It's just sort of like, what do I have in my bag of words that can get this across as easily as possible?
Yeah.
And if it comes across as a idiom, or what's the other one? What's the word? Colloquialism.
Colloquial.
And then it is what it is. So yeah, man, I wish I could tell you. I can't teach it, dude. What do we got here? This is from Garrett Barr. Mimes, ventriloquist, a jabroni, and the great pause of 2020. All right. Oh, this is a long one. I'll try to rip through it. Hey, Fahim and Ali. Love that you guys have incorporated the video element to the pod. It adds even more texture to an already stellar show. Ali, I'm with you on Laura Dern winning the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. I'm no film expert, but it feels like her part in Marriage Story was just too small to really warrant a nomination, let alone a win. Also, yesterday I thought of a weird would you rather that I'd like to get your parentheses hot take on. Would you rather date someone who is a mime or a ventriloquist? Note, in this hypothetical, the person is never not in character. It's tough.
Mime
or ventriloquist?
I'll take the mime.
I'll take the mime too, for sure. Yeah. Mime's less annoying.
Yeah.
Right? And then what about when things get hot and heavy? It's a threesome all the time?
Oh, that way? Oh, yeah. With the ventriloquist? Yeah. I feel like...
Can they leave?
I'm
here.
Everything's a joke.
Everything's a joke.
Yeah. With the mime, they can't win an argument.
Yeah, they always have backup and support.
Well, no, if a mime is just like...
Oh, yeah.
If we argue...
Well, you can get the silent treatment. Or when they get upset because they start talking, you're like, oh, no, I'm getting the verbal treatment. I'm really in the doghouse now.
Oh, man.
My mime girlfriend won't stop talking. I'm fucked. Babe, I'll make you give her flowers, and then she shuts up again. You're like, yes, I'm back.
Oh, man.
Finally, back to silent treatment. So you would say mime?
Yeah, take mime.
I think both of us say mime.
Yeah.
Fahim, my buddy and I caught your hour in the belly room a few weeks back. My face legit hurt from laughing so hard. You really killed me with the impressions of the Chuck E. Cheese band, Rocky doing stand-up, and the sack of skin guy. Also, the crowd work you did with the white guy who worked for BET was hilarious. So too was your exchange with the true jabroni of the night, aka the DJ who botched your music.
Oh no!
Twice. Was he new?
Whoa!
Yeah, I had these music cues and he fucked him up, but it's okay. I should have prepped him more. Maybe it was on me too, but it was still fun. We were able to make light of it, and it was still funny. Now that you guys are posting FADH videos to YouTube, how do you guys feel about reenacting the bit about the guy who's too into being at the strip? Oh, these are bits of mine that I do. Or that feels weird. Or if that feels weird, how about walking us through what you planned and what the track the DJ was supposed to play? I'm curious. Hey, you'll never know. You got to come to the live show or wait for the special whenever that comes out to see it. Finally, last Thursday, my buddy Steve Ladden, whom you know, Fahim, and I had this pitch event for a business we've been working on. There were 100 people in the audience, a handful of whom were potential investors. As someone who shies away from public speaking, it was a pretty anxiety-inducing environment, but a good opportunity for us to generate some interest in what we're building and to challenge myself. We pitched first, and things got off to a decent start. We brought good energy and seemed to have the room's attention. Then about 2/3 of the way through, as I was about to break down what makes us different from our competitors, I completely blanked, like silence for nearly 20 seconds, which felt like an eternity blanked. Rather than trying to remind myself that I know this stuff inside and out, all I could think of was fuck, and focus on the panic button. That was commanding my entire being. Eventually, I picked things back up after a few whisper assists from Steve, but the damage was done. The great pause of 2020 had run its course. We'd lost the crowd and my pride. It was pretty mortifying, and I don't think it could have gone much worse. And in a way, it felt very similar to what I imagine it feels like for a comedian to completely bomb on stage. But what I realized in large part, thanks to this podcast and the way in which you approach your craft, Fahim, is that there's actually a ton of positive stuff on the other side of the fear, parentheses, i.e. learning, a greater desire to get better, recognition that it's not that bad, and likely I'm the only one who's fixated on things after the fact, etc. And the only way to, quote, reach the polish, as you've put it, is to get back up and do it again. And I'm super grateful for you helping me cultivate that perspective in my brain. Okay, I'll end this saga now. Thanks, Garrett, a.k.a. the guy who can't quite let go at the concert. Nice.
Garrett was very insightful there.
Very insightful. I'm glad that we changed your life. Much like the TikTokers.
Yeah.
Who are now having their lives changed.
You're just changing lives everywhere you go.
Yes, and I don't even try to do it, dude. Sometimes, it's exhausting. Changing all these lives.
I feel you.
This is from Julie Arciaga. Hi, Ollie. Oh, question for the podcast. Hi, Ollie and Fahim. I'm a new fan of your podcast. Came across Fahim's stand-up about a month ago on YouTube and since been hooked. Whoa. Obsessively watched all the content posted on YouTube as well as Insta. I'm a huge fan of your work. Fahim. Okay, yeah, I read that weird. Hope to come see you perform live soon. Catching up on all the podcasts now. Keep up the great work, guys. Question for Fahim. Loving all the dancing posts. Wondering, have you done any other types of dance, like salsa dancing or swing dancing involving a partner? You seem like you'd be good at that as well. I want to, but my mom won't let me. Like a lot of girls, they want to do this couples dance, but my mom, she won't allow it.
Yeah.
She's like, they're not good enough for you.
Yeah.
They'll never love you as much as I love you.
Damn, that YouTuber.
And you're better solo.
That YouTube comment really was pretty spot on.
I guess so. In hindsight, now that I realize...
The salsa dancing.
The salsa,
that was a trigger.
My mom has been nixing all the dancing partners, and she goes, you're a star, baby.
Yeah, you had to square dance alone.
I had to square dance alone. I had to ballroom dance alone as well.
Yeah.
I had to, I would dip a ghost.
Yeah. Because it's either they're your level or nothing,
Totally. Yeah. They just slow me down.
Yeah.
Chicks just slow me down from dancing. You can't keep up, so I got to keep it solo.
I get that.
You get it. Yeah, I haven't. And then, how would I even do that? I'd go to a fucking, salsa dance class or something.
Yeah?
I feel like I have to get divorced first. You don't do that out the gate. That's like the Dancing with the Stars of divorced guys.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, what? And I love how veiled your motives have to be when you're a divorced guy taking a salsa class.
Yeah.
Why are you taking a class? Yeah, it's just something I always wanted to do.
No.
And it's so obvious you're just trying to have company that maybe blossoms into something you had before it went haywire. I just always wanted to salsa dance. And, okay. And it's just a way to force women to have to, touch you.
Have physical intimacy.
Contact.
Is it okay if I put my hand here?
Oh, Gary's always staying after class, and yeah, he's lonely, but he's just so lonely. Yeah, I could go. He's here early. Yeah. He's here late. I was watching some songs. He's just a quick study, just because he doesn't want to eat TV dinners alone again. Comment for Ali. Watch the documentary you recommended, Don't Fuck with Cats. Thanks for the recommendation. Would love to hear other recommendations in the future. Hope you both have a great week. Thank you.
I forgot the movie recommendation.
Hi, I'm Luca Magnotta. I do an impression. Like I was doing it. Yeah. It's only for like 4 people in the crowd who understand it. I'm like, here's an impression. Some of you guys might know it. Some of you might not. Even if you don't, maybe you can enjoy it. And I go, hi, I'm Luca Magnotta. I'm 5'10". I've been told that I have a deep voice. I could take my shirt off if you guys need me to. I love pets. I can pet sit for you if you need me to do that. And fuck, do you guys have a cigarette? I could use a cigarette right now. Hi, I'm Luca Magnotta. All right. Hope you have a good week, Julie. All right, this is the last one we got. No subject, parentheses.
Whoa.
Fuck. I wonder if she put that in or if that was default. Because that's a power move if she actually typed in no subject. Like, you're not even worthy of me coming up with some shit. Let me type this in. This is from Sarah Samadi. Hi, Fahim and Ali. Just wanted to let you know that I love your podcast. You two complement each other very well. I basically binge listen to all the episodes and am wondering when you are releasing the next one. Now.
Right now.
Well, you're listening to it. Fahim and Ali in the mix. Yeah, bling. Bling, the world's not listened to music, but is still good. You're not going to hear this shit on Top 40. We got our eye in the sky. Ollie Baluchx in a helicopter for some reason. That was fast. What do we got, Ollie? Traffic from the past.
101 heading east is a little bit backed up when you get to Coenga, and then after that, things clear up. Back to you, Fahim.
Thank you, Ollie. I'm going to beam you back into the studio.
Whoa, shit.
Hey, man, thanks for beaming up into that helicopter and telling us the traffic.
I'm missing an arm.
Whoa. Sorry, the beam technology isn't quite there yet.
But
there's a glitch in the beam, but that's all right. We have good insurance at our podcast station. We'll have that taken a look at. Lost my train. Also, side note, the episodes that Ollie was missing were just not the same. I really enjoy his insights, and the way you two feed off each other is hilarious. I do miss your lava takes when you're not there. It definitely helps me get through my commute and the workday in general. I started listening after I went to Fahim's show in San Francisco back in November.
Whoa.
I love comedy, and I'm always on the lookout for new comedians.
Hold on, wait a second.
What?
Did she say that she found you through YouTube videos, or did she say that she...
No, that was like a couple emails ago, I think.
You sure?
I don't know. Yeah, this email, she didn't say she saw me on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Then I guess it was the last salsa dancing question then.
No, I think it was like 3 emails back or something. Some girl she found me on YouTube and then binge watched the whole Instagram and all that stuff.
This wasn't the same email?
No, it was different. Why would I go back 4 emails ago?
Okay, all right. Well,
you think I'd read half an email and then read 3 more and then go back to read the last paragraph of an email 3 ago?
Maybe you're just repeating the same email.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
I'm a logic guy.
Okay, all right. Okay, so she saw you a couple months ago.
San Francisco back in November. I love comedy and always on the lookout for new comedians. And I have to say, Fahim has easily become one of my favorites. Hey, thank you. That's very nice. I was excited to learn about the podcast. As a fellow Middle Eastern person, parentheses, I'm Iranian, I can relate to a lot of the things you guys talk about. My question for you is, would you guys ever consider doing a talk show? Maybe the You Are Not the Father talk show?
Can I be the cameraman? Because I feel like...
direct it?
No, I just want to chase. Because...
Just follow them?
Yeah, because...
Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Them at rock bottom. Are you getting this? Camera 2. Get away from me. It's fucking great. Camera 4.
Because there's 2 parts to the talk show. There's the dance, and then the run through the backstage into
the girl.
green.
Like, I thought he was the father.
Yeah.
That's always the best.
Yeah, and she's like...
I really thought he was the one who impregnated me.
She's full speed.
Everyone's like, boo.
I feel like
to fuck this guy's life.
I I feel like I can do impressive camera work, running through the back hallways with the camera.
You win an award. You have a scarf.
Yeah.
Like, and the award goes to Arle Baluchx,
Best
the following best crying woman.
Best steady
Finding
cam
out
award.
He's not the father. Yeah.
That would be our talk show.
That would be it.
Yeah.
So we just pitched it. If there's any execs.
I'm not going to do any other talk show if it's not that.
Yeah, we're pretty...
I'm married to this.
Yeah, we're not pivoting or anything.
Yeah.
And we're not budging on any of this. We're not taking any creative notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fully formed.
We're sticking to it.
And if no network's going to do it, we'll do it on YouTube, dude.
YouTube is always there. We
YouTube's
can do it
always there.
ourselves.
What's great about YouTube is nothing is ever bad enough where they won't let you upload.
Yeah.
Unless it violates their terms of service. But creatively and content-wise, if it's dog shit, it's still going to find an audience.
Yeah. Someone will watch it.
Yeah, there's no like YouTube upload exec who's like, this isn't good. That's for the thumbs down to determine.
Yeah.
All right, mailbag exhausted.
Mailbag exhausted. I should leave you guys with do you have the film of the week? Last time I recommended Les Miserables, right?
Oh yes.
And then I did I can't remember what other. Then I suggested The Master on Netflix with Joaquin Phoenix.
Yes.
This week I think shoot, I don't know what to recommend this week. You know what? If you're into, if Parasite got you into the foreign film,
Snowpiercer.
Oh, that was a great film, but that's in
Same
English.
director?
Yeah, same. Yeah. But if you're into that foreign film mindset, I would suggest an Iranian film. It's on Netflix. It's called A Separation. It's probably my top 10 films of all time.
Damn.
Separation.
Subtitles?
Subtitles. It's in Farsi. And light synopsis about it. A couple want to get divorced in Iran, but the judge is like, I'm not going to give you the divorce. Work on this thing. And then, man, it's a very layered and complex film, but it's fantastic.
What year did it come out?
2011. No, 2012. It came out 2012.
Okay.
Yeah. Or 2011, 2012. Came around that time. Saw it in theaters back in Chicago.
Ah.
Do you have a jabroni of the week?
Oh, I was thinking. Do I have a jabroni?
Oh, this movie is on Netflix, if I didn't mention. So, Netflix America. Separation. Maybe jabroni of the month.
Yeah. We've got to keep it more open-ended.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Anyone in Chicago?
Anyone in Chicago who's a jabroni?
Hotels.
Oh, I know there is.
Was there a hotel staff?
That was jabronis?
Yeah. Airport, a Lyft driver, Uber driver, someone at the All-Star game that gave you a hard time.
Oh, I have a jabroni.
Oh, okay.
This is when I did my shows at DC.
Oh, wow.
So I went to go see Classics afterwards because I love Classics. Like they're like a band I like.
Oh, okay.
And I'm friends with Tyler too, and so they were in DC at the same time. And so he actually came to my show at the Improv, and then I was like, "Oh, I want to come to your show too." So they were playing later in the night, so he got me on the list and everything. So I go to this place. I'm trying to think. I forget what it's called, but they do a lot of shows out there, like electronica stuff.
930 Club?
No, maybe it's called something ballroom, or it's like
okay.
in the U Street, or
yeah,
it's on U Street.
It's the U Street.
Is it Highland Ballroom or something, or
I don't know. Okay.
Okay, so whatever. I go to this place, and then it's like before you go in, like the ticket office or whatever. And I'm just like standing around waiting, and this girl, she's like, "Do I know you?" Or I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." And she goes like, "You're an Afghan, or you're a comedian, right?" Or I go, "Oh yeah." Like, "You're an Afghan comedian." I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, yeah. And then she just kept on calling. She kept on like, I guess she was excited to see me, or she was with someone, but she just kept on calling me an Afghan comedian over and over again.
Yeah.
Like, this is an Afghan comedian. This Afghan. She just kept on saying Afghan comedian so much that it was like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
I'm a comedian who happens to be Afghan or whatever. Like when you say Afghan comedian, it makes it sound like I'm just up there talking about kebabs and shit the whole time.
Like they put you in a box.
Put me in a box, or it's like, yeah. So she never called me like just a comedian once or whatever. Just like, and the other thing too is, maybe this is just like an ego thing. Like she was Afghan.
Oh, okay.
And I think that if you know that I'm a comedian or whatever, maybe you would know, come to the show or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Wow, jabroni of the week is...
So that's a light jabroni. But most of it was just calling me Afghan comedian over and over again.
It's insulting.
But she doesn't know that. She doesn't know any better.
Well, she's in the jabroni list.
Maybe it'll get back to her that she's a jabroni. And this isn't a male-female thing. This is just, even if it was a guy, he would be jabroni of the week.
Okay.
But we're an equal opportunity jabroni offender.
I feel
no matter what your gender is, what you identify as, it's purely action-based.
Yeah. We got to diversify our list.
We diversify.
Because I feel like our list is predominantly male.
People will see the list and they'll be like, how come there's no women on that jabroni list?
That's true.
And we're doing that.
Yeah.
I hope to have a trans jabroni. I hope to have some disabled jabronis.
I'm sure I can come up with some.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've interacted with a few.
Yeah.
That I gotta
stay
just
tuned.
Recall.
This is that Afghan comedian. Wait, you're an Afghan comedian, right? Yes, I'm an Afghan comedian.
I do my jokes half in English.
You're an Afghan filmmaker, correct?
Yeah, I am an Afghan filmmaker.
Everything you do has an Afghan slant to it.
Yeah. First part.
You view the world through an Afghan lens constantly.
Yeah.
You're never not Afghan.
Never. Half of my videos start off in Farsi.
You go,
Yeah, and the other half is in English. And then the client's like, sir.
Why are you doing this?
This is Nesca.
You go, you knew what you were getting when you hired an Afghan filmmaker.
Yeah.
I can bring in an Afghan comedian if you'd like.
To write the rest.
I'm actually in your phone as an Afghan comedian.
Oh shit, I gotta change that actually. Yeah, I'll still with like Capri Sun, and they're like, we love the visuals. I just don't get why.
Yeah. Why does it open in Kandahar?
Yeah, 15 seconds of the commercial, it's just in Farsi. And the other, it just stops mid-sentence.
We just want to be a refreshing brand
yeah.
that kids can relate to.
Yeah.
Maybe there's skateboarding or recess involved or coming home from school.
Yeah.
I think a lot of our target audience they're not even aware of Afghanistan yet, or the socio-political or the geopolitics involved. I think you're trying to cram a lot for these 10-year-olds that we're trying to target to.
Yeah. And they're like...
Also, moms, they don't know what to do with this Afghan slant.
They don't know if they should not buy it. And then, it's gotten to the point where they're like, well, we've spent this much money so far and we don't have any more money to dub it. Mm-hmm. So...
Also, why do you want to shoot in Afghanistan? Like, we don't have this type of budget. The government is also making it very tough for us to shoot this Capri Sun commercial.
Yeah.
Also, we have to pay off the Taliban just for protection.
It's a lot, yeah. Because
the actors are
I was
worried.
Actually part of the...
The actors are like, is it safe out there?
Yeah. I was actually part of the... Because of the Capri Sun commercial was... The Taliban-U.S. Peace treaty was signed.
Ah, yeah.
Because of the
Capri Sun deal. You brokered it.
Dude, you'd be surprised.
I'd like to thank Ali Baluchx and his Capri Sun commercial for bringing unity between the Taliban
because I was like,
and the United States.
It would cost more to film
and then Capri Sun.
Lose somebody. And I was like, why don't I just pay off the Taliban to sign this contract?
Totally. And they want it to be the next Hollywood.
Yeah.
They go, we need to bring more filming. I'm trying. Atlanta is getting all of...
Yeah,
they should be filming.
We're gonna do the next Avengers out there.
Afghanistan. Yeah,
we don't need
all these tax breaks.
Yeah, we don't need CGI explosions.
Yeah, they're shooting a lot of stuff in Afghanistan now. I guess they're just really friendly with production companies and.
Yeah.
Well, do you have a jabroni?
No, I don't. Not at the moment.
Damn,
I've been,
normally it's the flip flop.
Yeah, no, I've been. Oh, you know what? Nah, I can't.
Shit!
I can't
almost had a jabroni.
No, I do have a jabroni, but they're a listener. And there's no way I can
just tell them to plug their ears. Hey Jabroni, plug your ears.
There's no way I can like spin this with them. Like I've been able to spin so many little stories to like throw people off, but now I'm like, this is something that I can't. I just know that they're the jabroni.
Hey, that's all that matters.
And all my other friends know they're jabronis too because I've talked shit about this person.
And private jabronis.
Yeah, behind their back. That's my strength. I talk shit about you behind your back, and that's the kind of piece of shit I am. And
when they get a podcast, you could be their jabroni. So
yeah, you know what? And I'm perfectly fine with people talking shit about me behind my back.
It's the best way.
Like I'm okay with it.
Like, what decent person talks shit in front of?
Yeah. Back? And you know what? The person that comes up to me to notify that someone's talking shit about me, they're fucked up. Why?
Yeah, they're a snitch.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that shit.
I don't want to hear.
You're worse than the guy talking shit behind my back.
Yeah, let them talk. Say whatever they want.
You know what's great about talking shit behind the back? You don't hear it.
Exactly. They don't hear it, and I don't hear it.
Hey, why don't you do what this guy's doing?
Yeah.
I think we cracked it.
Anyways, well, we got to dance our way out of here.
Dance our way.
What do we got?
What do we got? All right, this track, guys. This is called Cape Canaveral.
Whoa.
And it's by Pizza Girl. All one word, Pizza Girl. Pizza Girl, I love his shit. Everything he does is great. It's great. It's so cool when you find artists and you just like love everything they crank out. So do a deep dive on Pizza Girl. This song is called Cape Canaveral. We'll see you guys next time.
All right, you guys. Peace.
Peace.